What if you could erase someone with a single decision? Not block them, not move on, not pretend you're okay. Actually erase them. Every conversation, every laugh, every moment. Gone. Forever. At first, it sounds like freedom. No more pain. No more memories that appear when you least accept them. No more reminders of someone who is no longer there. But then, a more terrifying question appears. If you erase the memories that hurt you, do you also erase the person you became because of them? That is the question hiding inside Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. A story about a man who wants to forget someone he loved. But underneath that, it is a story about something much bigger. Because maybe memories are not just things we remember. Maybe they are the things that make us who we are. Joel isn't searching for a new beginning. He's trying to escape the old one. After a painful breakup, he discovers something impossible. Clementine, the woman he loved, has erased every memory of him. Not ignored him, not moved on for him. Erased him, as if their entire relationship never happened. And heartbroken, Joel decides to do exact same thing. He goes to Lacuna, a clinic that can remove someone from your mind, as if they were never part of your life. And honestly, who wouldn't understand him? Because losing someone doesn't end when they leave. It follows you. A song, a place, a smell, a random sentence from a stranger that suddenly brings everything back. That's the cruel part about memories. They don't ask permission. They just return. And sometimes we don't want to heal. We want to forget. But this film asks a harder question. Not, can we erase the past? But, should we? At first, Joel believes this is exactly what he wants. But as the memories disappear, something unexpected happens. He starts fighting to save them. The same memories he paid to destroy. The same moments he wanted to escape. Because somewhere inside the pain, there was something valuable. A laugh, a touch, a small moment of happiness. Something real. And Joel begins to realize he wasn't trying to erase Clementine. He was trying to erase the hurt. And those two things were never the same. That is the illusion we all believe. We think if we remove the painful parts, we can keep everything beautiful. But life doesn't work like that, because happiness and heartbreak are connected. The same person who gives you your greatest memories can also give you your deepest wounds. And maybe that's why some people are impossible to forget. Not because they were perfect, but because they changed something inside you. So Joel does something impossible. He hides Clementine inside memories where she doesn't belong. His childhood, his fears, anything, just to keep one small piece of her alive. Think about that. A man who paid someone to erase a person is now fighting against the same machine to protect her. Because sometimes we only understand the value of something when we are about to lose it. And maybe this is the truth we avoid. We spend years trying to become someone untouched by the past, someone without regrets, someone without scars. But that person doesn't exist. Because your past is not something you carry. It is something you are made of. Every mistake, every heartbreak, every goodbye, every person who stayed, every person who left, they didn't just happen to you. They built you. So if you erase them, what exactly remains? Then the film does something even more powerful. It brings them together again. But this time, without the fantasy, without the memories, without pretending everything was perfect. They discover the recordings from Lacuna. They hear every argument, every frustration, every reason they destroyed each other. They hear the worst versions of themselves. And suddenly, they know the ending. They know the pain is coming. They know they might repeat the same mistakes. And that is where the movie reveals its real message. Love is not choosing someone, because they will never hurt you. That person doesn't exist. Love is choosing someone while knowing they can. Clementine says,
And I'll get bored with you and feel trapped because that's what happens with me.
Joel answers,
Okay.
one simple word, but maybe the most honest answer love can give. Because Joel isn't saying everything will be perfect. He isn't saying we will never hurt each other again. He is saying, I know who you are. I know who I am. I know this might be difficult, and I still choose this.
Okay.
Maybe growing up is not finding people who never hurt us. Maybe it is finding something worth the risk. Because the goal of life was never to have no painful memories. Maybe the goal was to have memories that were worth the pain. Because some memories don't stay with us. Because we can't let them go. They stay. Because a part of us knows they made us who we are. So I wanna ask you something. If there was a button that could erase every painful memory of someone, but take away every beautiful moment with them too, would you press it? One word: keep or erase. Every great movie hides a question about being human. At Cinemato, we don't just watch stories, we uncover the question that stay with us long after the credits end. Welcome to Cinemato.
This is it, Joel. What do we do?